Hi. Okay, this time around, we are going to be talking about relationships. I hate this topic. I hate it so intensely. It's really not, yeah. The last relationship I was in was August 2015, almost a year ago. In 5 months, it'll be a year. But actually, it's kind of a long time. So, hey, maybe I'll have a shot of getting a relationship in those next 5 months. Right? Yeah? Think it's hope? Anyway, relationships. Myself and I am, I would consider myself bisexual, just because, I have had attraction for females and males, and yeah. I might even consider myself pan too, because I won't not date you just because you're transgender or you know I kind of, it's more about the person than the gender. That's, yeah, okay. Today, today I think I actually just stopped being friends. Relationships, they can either be romantic or just honestly just friendship, and or family too. Okay, we're gonna get into all three right now. Number one, friendship. Today I think I just actually lost my best friend, which is actually really hard for me to talk about, because last night he messaged me that, our plans had to be cut short 2 hours, just because, none of my business. And I was like, no, tell me if you're gonna, stop hanging out with me 2 hours earlier. I want to know why. And he was like, well, no, it's none of your business. And I was like, Nick, dude, you just tell me. And he told me, and he was like, yeah, I have a date with my girlfriend. And I was just kind of what girlfriend? We're supposed to be best friends, and you didn't tell me you had a girlfriend? He's like, yeah, we've been dating for a week, and yeah. And just for the record, a month ago, he confessed to me that he was in love with me, and he's also leaving for personal reasons in June. So I was like, I can't do this, even if I wanted to. He's leaving in 3 months. Well, then it was 4, but whatever. That's gonna be very, very hard. And so it's I just want to focus on our friendship, blah 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 blah. And recently I've hurt my hip. I actually tore my hip. I tore my hip joint, and so I have to get surgery, and I've been dealing with that. And it's I have so many things that I'm dealing with right now that honestly I only needed a friend. That's the only thing that I've been needing. And I find it's this is just so hard, because it's him and I only communicate when I initiate the conversation. And just because I've been so stressed out with the things going on in my life right now, I haven't been initiating the conversation all the way. I have a few times, but, not as much as I used to. But he hasn't been initiating the conversation at all. And I'm tired of being the only person to put something into that relationship, to that friendship, it sucks. And I just saw him today, after what was said last night about, oh yeah, I have a girlfriend, I didn't tell you. And this guy also asked me to prom. It was supposed to be a going away type of celebration, because he's leaving actually right after prom, and I won't see him for 2 years. And that is so incredibly hard, because I've been friends with this guy for 4 years, and we've had some ups and downs, but ultimately he is my best friend, and he doesn't go to the same school as me. He goes to a different school, and mostly because I am basically a total outcast at my school. not a total outcast, but not many people like me. Like, I'm on crutches right now, and the popular group of people thought it would be funny to name, like, we were doing this thing in U.S. history, this game called Kahoot. It's kind of like Jeopardy. I don't know if you've heard of it, but whatever. And they named their team Skylar's Crutches to make fun of me. And when I got up to leave, because I'm allowed to leave 5 minutes early because I'm on crutches, you know, they're like, oh, like, Skylar the loser's taking, like, the winning crutches out, like, and, like, just, like, the looks I got, it just kind of, like, reassured myself, like, oh, I really am an outcast, and they really don't like me, and I'm not good enough to be friends with them, and that really sucked. Like, honestly, I don't really care a lot what people think of me. I act like I don't sometimes, but then other times, it just really, really gets to me, to the point where it's like, oh, well, I'm a loser, and that hurts. Anyway, we talked today, and basically, he was not nice about it. I was like, so how long have this, like, has this been going on? And he's like, well, since we started talking, you know, since we stopped talking, like, last month, you know, since we've had, like, a little, like, break in our friendship. Like, a break in our friendship? Really? You know, I've, like, hooked up with, like, 11 girls, and I'm on top of the world. But yeah, I guess this one's just the lucky one, and I'm, like, come on. Like, that makes me, like, so disgusted, like, and he showed me all these messages of her sending very, very provocative and, like, dirty things to him, and it was disgusting, the things that she was saying to him, and they've been dating for a week, and I went on his Instagram, actually, because he told me the name of the girl, and I went on his Instagram, and he told me, like, the name and, like, where she goes to school, and found Instagram, blank goes to, like, blank, and graduating in the year 2018. That means she's a sophomore. And he lied to me and told me that she was 17. You can't be 17 if you're a sophomore. When I was a sophomore, I was 15. Like, that's... Oh, okay. Okay. I can't. So, I don't know if that friendship ended or not, because we were supposed to hang out tomorrow, but then this morning his boss asked him to work, and of course he said yes, because why would he say no? Why would he say no? Because, oh, I don't know, it's not like we're hanging out or anything. Well, I don't know. Whatever, I get it, it's a job, but now I'm probably gonna have to get in contact with him again and be like, just so you know, like, we're not hanging out. And as soon as he showed me those dirty messages today, I don't even know what else to call him, like, I sound like an 80-year-old prude. It's not that I'm a prude at all, because I'm really not, but it was just like, I really hope that I even told him this, I was like, I hope there are some feelings in this relationship, and it's not all sex, like, because don't do that to yourself, don't do that, don't let her do that to you, because I could see in the messages, it was her, it's not like he was pressuring her into anything, it was fully her, if anything, she's pressuring him, and it was just so disgusting. He was like, yeah, like, I'm gonna screw her in the backseat, that's why I cleaned it out, and, like, it was so nasty. So yeah, I don't know if I just lost my best friend or not, so that's a thing. Anyway, number 2, like, relationships, like, romantic relationships. Oh my god, I suck at those. I am very, very, very not bad. I'm bad. Yes, I'm bad. I'm not good. I'm bad. Oh my god, I'm so bad at relationships. My last relationship was August 2015, as I mentioned before, and yeah. Yeah. I'm not good at relationships. I'm really not. Like, I'm so interested in the beginning, but then issues just start coming up, and it's just like, oh, you know, like, fine, this relationship's bound to end anyway, so why do I try? And then I start fighting more, and then they start fighting more, and then it ends up horribly, and yeah. So, like, I've been tricked a lot. and I've been cheated on a lot, and I've been played so many times. And I don't think I deserve it. Like, I try to be a really, really good person, and I try to be, like, super strong about things, but sometimes I can't. Because life is really, really hard sometimes. Like, this is my venting method. Talking to a camera for what it looks like 10 minutes and 30 seconds so far. 31, 32, 33. Good counting. Like, this is a necklace that kid Nick he got me for Christmas, and I haven't had the nerve to take it off yet. I'm so stressed out about that. Like, I keep going back to that. Anyway, romantic relationships. If you're just in it for, like, the sex and not really the feelings, tell the person first so they don't get false hope. And don't, like, do the whole, like, waste her time 2016 shit, because that's so stupid. Oh my god. Or waste his time. Girls, don't be horrible to guys either. Honestly, even if you think they deserve it, they probably don't. So, get off your period, please. Oh my god, I need to get off my period. Well, I'm not even... Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. Anyway. Like, oh my god. Relationships are not my forte. Oh well. I guess that's fine. You know, I'm still in high school. I don't really have to worry about that so far. Like, I have a job. I have, I have my family. At the end of the day, that's what matters. So I just have to find a college and then reinvent myself. Hopefully, people will see, like, in college that I'm not an outcast. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have this whole, like, fantasy in my head, like, oh, friendships, relationships, I'm gonna be really good at that in college. But how am I gonna know if I'm, if I'm not doing good at those things in high school? Like, what makes me think that it's gonna be so much different in college just because people don't know me? Well, they'll get to know me, and maybe they'll get to hate me too. Like, oh my god, I'm so stressed out about, like, my future and everything that's going on. And it makes me really, really sad, to think about that. Anyway, family relationships. I recently have, a very good relationship with my mother. With my father, he's just not, like, a social butterfly, if you may say. And that's kind of just, like, the way it is. Hold on, I have to get a backpack. Hold on. Yeah, and that's just the way it is. And I have learned to accept that as well. Because, things happen. Speaking of family, I'm currently packing to go to my sister's tonight. Because, why not? I'm just so stressed because of all these different people in my life. And really, I just need a break. So, I'm taking my break tonight. And it should be fun. I honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, my sister, my eldest sister, that's the one whose house I'm going to tonight. She's, we have a good relationship, but she kind of acts like she's the queen of everything. And that kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. Like, last night, like, she made me, like, move my seat on the couch just because, like, she wanted to sit there. And she was not budging. And I was like, well, can you just, like, sit somewhere else? Like, it's not that big of a deal. But no, of course, Princess needs to get her, specific spot on the couch. So, my sister right below her, well, we haven't had the best relationship. But actually, Monday night, we, like, sat down on the couch. No, Sunday night, yeah. We sat down on the couch and we watched a movie together, and it was just, like, it was nice, because, like, we kept, like, cracking jokes, well, not really, a few jokes, and, like, I don't know, I feel like we're getting closer, and I might be going to Warped Tour with her, so